Randall Pinkston. Randall, thank you very much. Joining me now, the Republican National Committee headquarters, is Communications Director Sean Spicer. And Sean, let me just read you this tweet from Senator Lindsey Graham. Blowout. Wake up, Mr. President. Get engaged. At hashtag GOP. Give me your reaction to what's happened tonight.
It's just a fantastic night at every level of government. We're seeing it from the state legislative races to the House of Representatives to the Senate to governors. And as you pointed out just a piece ago, we're looking at states like Maryland that are as blue as you can get, that we're still in there fighting right now. This could not be a better night for the GOP, and I think it's a repudiation. Frankly, the president himself said my policies are on the ballot. So we're going to take him at his word, and I think it's time that we listen to some GOP policies now.
And you think it's all about the president?
Well, no, I think that that's one piece, but he was very clear that my policies are on the ballot, and if in the case of the Senate, if you like my policies, these are the people that you can vote with. If you don't, vote the other folks in. The other folks were our folks. We put them forward. But again, it's not just in the Senate. You're seeing, from Maine to Massachusetts, Republicans taking over state houses. That's a pretty big night for the GOP. I think people bought into a lot of what we were selling at every level of government. So it's not just the Senate. You're seeing House members from one end of the country to the other fall to the GOP. So this is a big night for Republicans, and I think that there's several things. One, I think we ran a fantastic ground game. We've been talking about how we revamped our ground game, how we revamped our data and digital, and tonight was confirmation that it's working. The other thing is I think we put great candidates on the field. The NRCC, which handles House races, and the NRSC, which handles the Senate races, went out, trained, and recruited great candidates from one end of the country, and I think you saw that tonight.
So what happens to, well, first of all, what are some of the issues you think that led to this? Obamacare?
I think Obamacare was one, but I also think, John, the other issue is that there were several things in government, whether it was the VA scandal, the IRS, Ebola, ISIS. People kind of, I think, what we saw in the polling was lost confidence that the government was doing the job that they expect of it. They didn't feel secure. They didn't feel as though the government was doing what it needed to be doing in terms of their security. So I don't know that it was one particular thing. I think it was this general feeling that the government wasn't running in a competent manner and that the other party needed to take a shot at overseeing it.
The number one issue on the minds of voters, according to the polls, is the economy. So how will Republicans be different with the running of the Senate when it comes to the economy?
Right. Well, first you have to look at the House. The House, up until tonight, was the only branch, or only part of branch of government that we ran. We've passed about 330 bills, most of them bipartisan, and sent them over to the Senate where Harry Reid has just let them die. So I think Mitch McConnell's going to start taking those bills up that focus on regulations, helping grow the economy, creating jobs, things like the Keystone Pipeline, moving trade, reining in over zealous federal regulations. Those are going to be the things that you see moving and put on the president's desk. And I think you're going to see the Congress start sending more and more stuff to the president that's focused on the economy.
I've got less than a minute now. What does this say about the Tea Party tonight? What does these results say about the Tea Party?
I think what it says is the Republican Party came together for all of the discussion in the media and in pundits about how the Tea Party was this divisive piece of the party. I think, like all parties and like all families, we have our internal discussions. But at the end of the night, we came together because, again, this isn't one place. This is all throughout the country. It's red states, it's blue states, it's purple states. So this is the Republican Party, a lot of independents, and frankly, a lot of Democrats coming together, united for change.
We'll see how you all get along. Sean Spicer, it's good to have you in the program. Thank you very much. And